am rolling my face right now with the facial roller that I showed in my last video. I actually literally love how it like sculpts, like pulls out your skin, which I like. It's like not harsh or anything, but I had it in the fridge. And I'm just rolling. What else? Just picking up the camera. It's Saturday. I have been sick for like the last week, so I haven't really vlogged because I wasn't feeling very well, but we're over the hump now. I feel so much better. I went to a Pilates class this morning, and I think I underestimate like when you've been sick, like how your body like adjusts, because the first day like back to a workout, you're like, holy cow, your strength just kind of plummets. So that was humbling this morning, but that's okay. We'll get back to it. It's about 8:48 right now. Drink some coffee. I'm going to a Christmas market today with my friend Alex, and they have like all different like vendors, and you can kind of like shop for like Christmas presents and stuff like that, which I'm so excited for. I've already started buying Christmas presents because I kind of want to get it done early this year, because I always wait. Well, I don't always. There's always like one or two people I have to like get something last minute, and this year I just like don't want to do that. And I really want to just like enjoy my time like packing them and making them cute. So yes, the hiccups. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm gonna get ready here in a second. It snowed so much the other day. I'm not used to that, but driving in the snow has definitely been like a learning curve. So I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. I would pick up the camera and vlog because I missed vlogging, and I've been posting my shorts, like my TikTok videos on the shorts on YouTube, just because YouTube is really pushing those right now, and I feel like getting back into YouTube is hard because I posted so consistently for so long that a lot of you are still here, but also like a lot of people probably just like fell off, which is fine. I get it. There's no point in being subscribed to someone if they don't post for a year, so no like ill will or like harsh feelings in that regard. But I am like trying to grow my platform again, so I'm posting my TikTok reels or my TikTok videos on the YouTube shorts because they're really pushing that content right now. So let me know if it's annoying seeing those in your feed, or if you like seeing them. Also, you should follow me on TikTok. I've been so consistent over there recently, and I'm just loving making like more short form content. So anyway, that is what's going on. I kind of want to put on some like eye masks because my eyes feel puffy. So okay, I'm putting on these Beauty Bio eye masks. I love these. They're the Bright Eyes ones for depuffing and brightening. And honestly, I feel like I finally have gotten down like my skincare routine for like winter and like a winter climate, because in Texas my skincare was pretty much the same like year round. And here in Colorado, that's definitely different, but I'm adjusting. And I feel like my skin is finally good for the winter climate, because it was very dry there for a second. But I need to share like an updated like nighttime and morning skincare routine with y'all, because I feel like all the products I've been using have really helped, and it's always nice to see like what other people are using to kind of like incorporate into your own routine. Okay, I'm gonna leave these on for like 15-20 minutes, and I'm gonna read a little bit from my book. I've been trying to get back into that since I've been sick. I've been working from home, and I'm just trying to get back to my routine. I'm gonna read with my cute eye masks. I've talked about this book so many times, I feel like, but if you have not already read this, you really should. I highly recommend. I love the way the author like presents things in a very like digestible way, and she has a lot of like good perspectives, so highly recommend this book. Okay, so I'm doing some quick makeup now. Just gonna do like my everyday makeup. I don't know if this is interesting or not, but I do get questions. First, I'm starting with the Summer Fridays Heavenly 16 all-in-one facial oil. I use this every single day, and I just pat it in. I used to not do this whenever I lived in Texas, but my skin gets so much drier here, so I always start with an oil because it like helps my skin like stay hydrated throughout the day. I'm just gonna let this like soak in a little bit, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So I use a little spoolie and the Got To Be Glue gel. I used to have it like potted in a little container, but I don't know what happened to it, so I think I was traveling and I left it. So I just get it right out of the tube. This stuff holds my eyebrows better than literally anything, and I have really thick eyebrow hairs, so all up and get it like tacky. After I get them like how I want them, I take the spoolie and I kind of like shape them to make sure like none of the hairs are like different lengths, if that makes sense. Like you want them to look a little bit uniform. That'll do. And then I take a damp Q-tip and I just like go around them because the gel kind of like gets on my skin, and then it like my makeup doesn't go on smoothly, so usually just go around. I feel like the biggest trick for this is like when it's tacky, like still like smoothing it with the spoolie, because it like helps it stay in place. Because I used to just put it on, brush it up and call it a day, but you kind of have to continuously like brush through it until it gets like that tacky consistency, because that's how it ends up like staying all day. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to use moisturizer. I'm doing the Ultra Repair Cream. Like I said, my skin gets so dry here, so this is like what I have to do to keep it like glowy and dewy throughout the day, because I already have dry skin as it is. And I just take like a dime size amount, I guess. I used to like put on this first and then put the oil over it, but I noticed like your skin almost does that weird like shedding, like the way it reacts to it, it like makes it almost like peel off, if that makes sense. So I find that putting the oil first, it does not do that. Thus, I'm using the Caudalie Hydrate Mist with grape water. Whew. The only thing that like gets these off at the end of the day is coconut oil, so love that. Okay, now for like the actual makeup. I use the Real Techniques sponges. I like them better, weirdly enough. Okay, now I'm using the It Cosmetics CC cream. This is like my ride or die if I want to wear like foundation. It's SPF 50, which is amazing. So I just put a little, like 2 pumps, going like this. And it's a little bit darker than my skin because my neck is darker. So this kind of like makes everything even. I literally just do this. I've used It Cosmetics CC cream since like early college, like maybe even like late high school. I can't even remember. I always come back to it, especially if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, they have like an oil-free version, which I like. Well, but I need all the like hydration I can get these days. But this like paired with an oil underneath for dry skin is amazing. Like my skin looks so glowy. It keeps it moisturized throughout the day because it's a CC cream. And it also has like great coverage. Okay, next I'm using concealer. I'm currently using the Tarte Shape Tape, but I like the Kosas concealer. I like that one better, but they didn't have my shade whenever I was needing concealer, so I just got the Shape Tape, which I used to use back in the day. Not sure, like the consistency is kind of like tricky, I feel like, so I just highlight the high points of my face like this with it. It's a little bit brighter than my actual like face color, and I use my Anastasia brow pencil. I don't know what color this is. I've had it for so long. Then I just go down and shape just the front part, because that is the part I feel like both of my eyebrows grow like asymmetrically, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna look in the mirror for this. And then I use the pencil side and just like blend it out, because I want it to look really natural and not like, you know, boxy brows. Like blend the bottom and just blend it out. That'll do. And then I'm gonna start with everywhere else except my under eyes. I want that to set a little bit longer. And then my nose. And then I do this and I blend it up. I feel like I'm not like, I used to be really into makeup, and like if a new product came out, I would like run and try it. I just don't feel like I'm like that anymore. I kind of just like find what works and stick to it, because I don't know, I feel like makeup is so like, it's not something that I'm inspired by, to be honest. I just want, I don't know how to explain it. I just need it to be like simple and natural and accentuate my features, and once I find that, it's hard for me to like stray away. Okay, then I blend it onto the eyes. Let this set a little. I use the Sephora translucent setting powder. I want to try like one of those little puffs I've seen people use on TikTok, but I currently just pat it. Remember when like baking was a thing? I think people still do that, but I just don't have the patience. I can usually, if I'm not talking, I can do this makeup in like less than 20 minutes. And I feel like when I was younger, I think a lot of people feel this way, but when I was younger, I would literally sit in front of like my vanity and get ready for like 40 minutes. What was I doing? Next, I'm using this ColourPop powder. I use it as my bronzer, and I just, you know, bronze. And if I'm feeling really crazy, which I'm not, but I'll do it anyway, I usually take a little bronzer on my brush and then I just shape my jawline, because I feel like I don't love my jawline. If I'm being honest, I don't know. We're being nice to ourselves today, okay? So I'm just gonna cool it. Okay, ta-da! Then I use this ColourPop blush stick. It doesn't have a color on it, but I just use my brush like this and just pat it in to the apples of my cheeks, and then I go up like this. Just pat it in. I really like cream blush. I feel like it stays better, and it also just like looks really natural. And I always go ham on my nose because I just want to look sun-kissed, even if there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. Next, I'm using the Huda Beauty Chocolate Brown palette. It's dirty, but I love this palette. And I just use like these 2 pinker shades, and I just blend it into my crease. That's literally it. I feel like I have bigger eyelids, so if I like don't do this, I feel like it makes such a difference on my face when I do that. So I don't know. But these are like pink rosy tones, which I like for my eye color, but I also feel like it looks good on so many eye colors. So yeah, just blend that into my crease, add some definition. I used to like spray on setting mist now, but I haven't been using it for some reason. I feel like the makeup's staying because like all the products, like moisturizing products I use under. I'm gonna put on my Summer Fridays lip butter balm, my favorite stuff ever. Okay. I don't know why I always like take a break and don't do my mascara yet, because it takes patience and I just don't have that right now. It's kind of like kinky from Pilates, but I use this Way Super Dry Shampoo, and I've been putting oil like on my ends from like here down every night because my hair gets so dry here, so it looks kind of funky right now. Okay, while I let my dry shampoo set, I'm gonna do mascara. Whoa. I use the Benefit Roller Lash. I've used this for years. I feel like it works so well because my eyelashes grow like straight out, so it helps curl them. And then I use the Sephora eyelash curler. Curling my eyelashes makes the biggest difference. Like, look at that. And I always, my biggest tip for mascara is I never like go all the way down to the bottom. Put it on like the tips of my lashes, if that makes sense, because I feel like if I put it like far down on the lash, it almost like weighs them down and then they like don't look as long. Could be in my head, but like look at the difference it makes. I feel like it makes my eyelashes so long. I really want to try the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. I feel like I've seen so many people talk about that. Also, the Ilia one is supposed to be really good, but I just, the reoccurring theme in this video is once I find something I like, I just kind of stick to it, because it's not worth finding something I don't like. Okay, my makeup's done. Now, I need to find an outfit. I have no idea like what I even want to wear today. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cold. Actually, I know for a fact it's cold. It was like 15 when I went to Pilates this morning, so I don't know if this is like inside or outside or like a mixture of the two, because it's downtown, so sometimes you just never know. So we're gonna dress in layers. Okay, this is the base that we're starting with. I have on these jeans from Abercrombie. Shirt is Aritzia. It's the Sunday Best brand. I love this t-shirt. And I was thinking this long brown coat that I got from Depop. It's Zara brand, but I was thinking this could be cute. I haven't worn this jacket yet because I'm struggling with it, but it has pockets and I feel like it's so cute. And I was thinking maybe wearing my little brown Uggs with it. Might need a beanie though. It's kind of cold. Okay, here is the outfit. Jacket, scarf on top, beanie, and I'm just gonna wear my Ugg slipper thingies with the jeans. I really need to get a floor length mirror. I sold it. Well, I didn't sell it. I gave it to my brother before we moved because I didn't want to move it across the country. Oh, and here's my bag. It's like this quilted puffer bag, but I also like it because you can do it like crossbody. So that's nice. It's like 30 something degrees out now, so that's better.